Now, I don't know why haters be telling me to mind my business when they're out here not minding theirs. Shut your mouth and enjoy the tea. We all know you're here for it, sis. Ninjas, Fikile Mbalula is suing. This is your girl, Owamie, aka Miss Sphere Focal, bring back for entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, almost definitely welcome. Please do subscribe and of course the bell. I absolutely love it. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at Owamie, okay? Now, yesterday, obviously, you guys do know that President Cyril Ramaphosa came out and told everybody that you ain't seeing, if you're a side chick, you ain't seeing someone's husband. For the next 2 weeks. If you are whoever, you're staying in your home. So yeah, the lockdown has been extended, you guys, with an extra 2 weeks. I feel like if you did not know that this was coming, I mean, sure, we all may not have known that it would be 2 weeks, but if you legit thought that, obviously on the 16th, we're all gonna be out there busy gallivanting, then I'm so sorry to categorize you with stupid people, because yeah, like, that's just stupid, especially if you're following what is actually happening. So in my opinion, I feel like everybody at this moment knew that obviously there was going to be an extension. Back to topic. Somizi was out there, you guys, and he was busy talking to Dineo Ranaka and obviously his co-workers, and this is what went down.
The lockdown has is sinking.
That's what I told you.
Namhlanje bayannounce
Again.
extension.
No, man.
I'm telling you. Bengikhuluma noFikile.
Umbax, let me get off live. Hold on. Cheers, guys. Bye. The conversations.
Now, if you listen to that clip, obviously you could see that Dineo Ranaka looked like she was busy with something. Didn't look like she was holding a phone at all. And when that obviously was recorded, she said, I have to get out of, obviously because she was live. So she said she had to log off. However, the damage came when the footage was actually leaked. And it was leaked just before President Cyril Ramaphosa obviously spoke. Now, the fact that he came out and he said that there was going to be an extension after Somizi just told Dineo Ranaka that Mbalula had already told him, that is what basically built up the problem. Somizi did go out there, and
Good
this
evening,
is
everyone.
the message that he put out.
Somizi here, obviously. So earlier on, I was having a chat at work at Metro FM with Dineo Ranaka, jokingly, and I think it was a bad joke because I was scaring her. Lockdown is going to be extended today. And Dineo asked me who told us. I said, Fikile Mbalula told me. And then Dineo, I think, and she was live on Instagram. Then later after, I said to her, no, I was joking. I didn't speak to Fikile and I don't know anything. I'm just scaring you because we're very scared. We have a suspicion, like everyone else had a suspicion that it's going to be extended. So Dineo, it was on Dineo's live. So then I see it now, Somizi did say Fikile told him that this thing is going to be extended. And I would like to put it clear that I never spoke to Fikile. I never spoke to Fikile about it. I just joked to Dineo, and I said I was joking after she went off live, which I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. But I realize now, now the president has just announced the extension, it's going to seem like I knew about it. I'm just like you. I did not know about it. I was just guessing, and I think like everybody else has had the feeling and the suspicion that it's going to be extended, and we hoped really it was going to be extended. So I would like to apologize to Fikile, Honorable Minister, for making a joke like that, and I'd like to apologize to anyone that might have been offended by it. It was just a joke, and it was a bad joke. So I hope you guys accept my apology.
After that, you guys, Fikile Mbalula decided that he's going to sue. He had his own explanations, and it's a video that I had to cut because I got it from Twitter. The quality is horrible, but bear with me. At least just listen to what he has to say, and this is what he had to say.
Could have gone and have dire consequences, even before the president's speech, because you look at it in this sense that information, how it was released, it was meant to be disruptive, because it was not released at the time when it was recorded, because according to Somizi, when I was chatting to him, that was recorded in their early morning show, but it was released in the evening. Quite clearly, there is a mischief there by somebody who basically did it. It was Instagram Live. That's how they did it in the studio. And then he spoke about me there. So the person who released it is not dumb. He was doing it deliberately before the president speaks to agitate and mobilize society to say that, some of your cabinet members are sitting with their friends wherever they are sitting and they are leaking information. As you will see in the now social media, yes, Mbalula, his relationship with Somizi and celebrities and all of that, as if celebrities but the status. So friendship goes beyond that. I'm not confused by it. And it is like that. It goes on like that and so on. It becomes an issue and then it goes viral. So the person who released the video, for whatever reasons, quite clearly was being disruptive. And that is why we forewarn people that do not play with the regulations and disinformation, information peddling, and fake news. Because the other day somebody was saying people must not test. The other day somebody was throwing stuff on social media about, how president has juked the whole nation. All of those people have been arrested because they are...
Now, obviously after that, you guys, Somizi did go to his Instagram and he had to put out a 6-minute video explaining the situation and apologizing again. And this is what he said.
Hello everyone. This is difficult. I'm not okay, but I'll be okay. So as you may all know by now that there has been an incident that happened that implicated Honorable Minister Fikile Mbalula. In the video where I say I spoke to him, when I said there's going to be an extension of the lockdown, and my colleague asked me, how do you know? I said I spoke to my friend Fikile, and in the video, it ends where she cuts the video. And unfortunately, the part that everyone didn't see was when I said to her, I was joking. I mean, I don't even know if there's going to be an extension. No one knows. But the timing was bad. The timing was horrible because it happened exactly like I said it, which I can also questions that maybe I have a gift of seeing things before they happen. But at this point, I really made a bad joke. I never spoke to Fikile about anything regarding that. I never spoke to Fikile at all, like this week. So first of all, I would like to apologize again, because I can see that it's spiraling out of control, and because it happened the way I said it, people don't believe that I did not know anything about it. It was just a bad joke. The same way I joked about Zozibini winning Miss Universe, and it happened. It's the same way. The timing was on this one, because it's a very sensitive issue. It did not sit well, which I understand. And again, I apologize. I apologize to every single person that has taken offense and that has felt that we've broken the rules and the law. And I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. I'm human, I make mistakes, and I am owning those mistakes. And I would also like to apologize to, if I've caused any harm or disrepute to any of my employers. I would like to apologize, because whether I like it or not, I am a representative of every brand that I work with. I am an ambassador of every partnership that I have professionally. So I also would like to apologize for that. Lesson learned, but also, again, I look at this with the spiritual eye. When God takes you that high, just like what's happening with the corona, bringing us to find ourselves. It's the same thing with me. This situation has just put some turbulence on my flight. And is it a crash? No, it's not a crash. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to own it. I'm going to be in the moment. But I won't let it crumble me or crush me. It's a lesson learned. It's God's way. I've been through worse things in my life, and I know how God and the universe operates. He is just teaching me a lesson, and I've learned a lesson, whatever that lesson is, but it's also testing my faith in Him, that you can't always be on a high. I need to bring it down. I need to shake you. I need to test your faith in me. I have faith in God that this too shall pass. And this also is an encouragement to anyone and everyone who's going through or who might face challenging times. Challenging times are just challenges, not problems. Challenges, you face the challenges and you pick yourself up, dust yourself up, and move forward. I am doing just that. And I'm going to take it one day at a time. And whatever legal matters or steps that have been taken, I'm a citizen. I am not above the law. If I've done wrong, I will respect whatever judgment or whatever verdict that comes out of it. And if I didn't do wrong because it was not intentional, it was a very bad joke. I was not even aware that it's been recorded. So whatever it is that I need to face, I will face it because I am not above the law. Having said that, I wish you a very beautiful Good Friday, Easter weekend, Easter holidays. Stay indoors. This is the time also to really pray harder and try and help the president and everyone else. And I'd also like to apologize to the presidency and the government and everyone else for what has happened. But back to the situation that we're facing in terms of the coronavirus, this is the time. It happened at a perfect time where we are in tune with our spirituality and our faith and our beliefs. Let's go for it. Let's get deeper into it and pray. Percentages of infections have dropped from 44% to 4%. That is a great move. And there's a reason why it's been extended so that it is eliminated completely. Thank you so much for listening, and I humbly apologize.
Now I feel like I've just been giving you guys clip after clip after clip, and like with everything, the first thing that I'm going to say is that as South Africans, we are too poor to be this sensitive. I always say this, you guys, we have so many sensitive people and we cannot afford it. It's like we're trying to adapt the American lifestyle when we know that we're poor. No, we cannot afford to be this sensitive. I'm being honest with you guys. I feel like it's really honestly, truly, like I said, situation. In terms of number one, I do also blame Dineo Ranaka when it comes to this. I understand that she obviously would not have known what her co-worker was going to say. However, I feel like maybe it should be standard procedure for all of them to say, if you're obviously going to be live, let everybody know. Somizi said he was not even aware that obviously, that was actually happening. And it would obviously be something that protects all of them, because imagine if he had said some really incriminating things. I'm sure that these people are close, and I'm sure that they talk of a lot of things, you guys. Maybe someone had some problems. Maybe some gaga was having problems with Mukhale and they fought, and he's decided to tell his co-worker about it, and Mughal is actually live and he does not even know. So I feel like that is the first rule and standard that they all need to go back to the drawing board and basically just cut, because live feeds are very dangerous. Once it's out there, it's out there. You cannot take it back. At least if it's a recording, you're able to edit some parts out, but unfortunately this was a live and that's how it went down. Now he's also saying that by the time he obviously stopped joking with her, the live was already cut, so the only information that came out was the one that we all actually had. Do I believe that Fikile Mbalula told Somizi? I legit do not think so, you guys. You can definitely say that Somizi is just crushed when it comes to this whole situation. From how I heard, I feel like Fikile Mbalula does believe that Somizi was just joking. However, I feel like he's more angered by the fact that they're saying the live happened in the morning. However, the video was released just before the president spoke, so he's saying that, it was something that was I guess planned or something, and he was talking of releasing fake information. I'm like, that's not fake information if it actually happened. I do think that Fikile Mbalula needs to sit down and see how to actually, better the regulations of people on the road, because him out there busy running up and down Central Station and ish like that. Come on, bruh, like you're wasting resources over nonsense, in my opinion. Anyway, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Now, y'all know I love Somizi. My heart is so painful to see him not smiling and happy like how he usually is. And it was just a joke that went terribly wrong, because Dineo Ranaka decided to be on live and not alert everybody out there that, hey guys, guess what, I'm live. Well, I'm not necessarily just blaming her, but if her phone was off, all of this would have never happened. Anyway, as I said, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think, and make sure you ain't speaking nothing next to your friends if their phones are looking lit or anything like that. You don't need no troubles, okay? I love you, my ninjas. Stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in my next upload.